Unit 10. What's your job? In this week's article called What's Your Job? We are talking to two young professionals about their work. Ali works in the casualty department at a busy hospital. He says that despite the long hours and hard work, the job is incredibly rewarding. Why did you choose to become a nurse? Well, I have always enjoyed caring for people, so it seems a natural thing to do. I decided to apply to a nursing college, did my training, and then got a job here. Do you like your job? Yes, I love it, although it is very stressful at times. People are sometimes frightened, so part of my job is to make them feel calm, which can be hard. Is there anything you don't enjoy? Not really, although I work from 7 a.m. till 6 p.m. every day, which is very tiring. What skills do you need to be a successful nurse? You need to be a good communicator. A lot of nursing is about listening to people's worries and explaining what the doctors are going to do. You need to have good medical knowledge too, but understanding and kindness are really important. Vocabulary. Number one, match the meaning of these words and phrases, then check in a dictionary. The first one is answered as an example. Rewarding means doing something that makes you feel good. Number two, apply. Yes, to apply is to make a formal request, usually in writing. Training. Yes, it is learning skills you need for a job. Stressful. Yes, it is something which causes worry. Skill. It's the ability to do something well. Contract. Yes, it's a legal agreement. Practical. Yes, it is relating to real activities and events more than ideas. Qualifications. These are the skills or knowledge that make you eligible for a job or work. Casualty department. The last one. It's emergency room in a hospital. Exercise number one. Use these words to complete the definitions. We have apprenticeship, attendant, construction, degree, and industry. Number one, a or an degree is a qualification you receive when you finish university. Number two, a or an industry is a particular type of business that produces a particular type of goods or services. Construction is the work of building something. An attendant is a person whose job involves helping the public. An apprenticeship is a period of time working in order to learn skills needed to do a job. Focus on language. Reported speech. Reported speech, statements, and questions. We use reported speech to talk about what someone says. She said, "It is really an interesting job." Sammy said, "Will you travel to Aswan tomorrow?" We can transform such sentences and questions from direct into indirect speech as follows. She said that it was really an interesting job. Sammy asked if or whether I would travel to Aswan the following day. As you can see, we usually move verb tenses one step back. For example, from present to past, And from past to past perfect. In reported statements, we use told instead of said to. Said remains as it is. That may or may not be included. He said to me, I need to speak three languages. Said to becomes told, so it becomes, he told me that he needed to speak three languages. Note we use an object after told. In reported questions, we use asked instead of said to. Asked, inquired, or wanted to know instead of said. For yes or no questions, we add if or whether. For example, do you like watching TV? She asked or she wanted to know if I liked watching TV. In reported speech, we often change pronouns I, we, according to the meaning. We also change time reference, last night, the night before, now, to then, etc. Exercise number 6. Read about Sophia, then change what she says into reported speech. Number 1. My name is Sophia and I am a nurse. She told me that her name was Sophia and she was a nurse. Number 2. I qualified 4 years ago and number 2. She said that she had qualified 4 years before. And number 3. I am employed on the children's ward in a hospital. Number 3. She said that she was employed on the children's ward in a hospital. Number 4. It can be very difficult working with sick children, but it is very rewarding. Number 4. She told me that it could be very difficult working with sick children, but it was very rewarding. Number 5. Did you know that some children have been in the hospital for months? Number 5. She asked me if I had known that some children had been in the hospital for months. Number 6. It is very sad and the parents are often very worried. She said that it was very sad and the parents were often very worried. Number 7. Next year, I'm going to America to do some more training. I cannot wait. She told me that the year after she was going to America to do some more training and that she could not wait.